certain that they were seeing the traction on it. What do you think has really fundamentally changed so far in your 9 months or so in office in the UK economy when you look back at the economy you inherited, where it stands now?
It's a relentless focus on growth. So, the previous government, Prime Minister and Chancellor were very much focused on tax and spend policies. We are relentlessly focused on pro-growth policies. So whether it's the planning reform, the regulatory reform, the capital markets reform, but also all built on this platform of stability, because stability has got to underpin any strategy for growth, and the political, the fiscal, the financial stability that this government has brought, a big political majority, a mandate to grow the economy, means I think that people can have confidence that we're going to deliver on this agenda, and we've got the political will and the political majority to deliver it.
Right. Finally, are you going to be conducting any trade negotiations over a chessboard?
Well, I might win some then.
Well, I wish you luck this week. Thank you very much, Chancellor Reeves, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please welcome Dominic Del Oso, Junior President and CEO of Expand Energy, and Charlie Gasparino, Senior Correspondent at Fox Business Network.
Well, it's nice they saved me the introduction.
It's good.
Okay. Are we in a recession?
I don't think so. We could be before long, but I don't think we are right now.
Give us the dynamic from you can surmise a lot from the oil and gas markets. I always believe that. It's a great indicator, macro indicator of the economy. What would you be looking at to suggest that we're heading that way? Oh, but we are heading that way, right?
It's possible.
Okay.
I'm not all the way there yet. So I think you look for industrial activity. You look for demand for the more marginal parts of the energy demand cycle. Our company produces primarily natural gas, and right now there's a big secular demand growth of natural gas out of the U.S. because we are creating all this new export capacity. So if we're going to have a recession that's going to be a problem for natural gas in the U.S., it really has to be a massive worldwide recession that pushes down demand for gas in a way that's pretty hard to fathom.
Although you guys are an outlier a little bit in the sense that we do have demand that's, I guess, baked in, keeps a floor on stuff because of AI and crypto, correct?
Correct. There is a bit of a power demand. That part of energy demand is pretty inelastic. Electricity for residential, electricity for a lot of uses, pretty inelastic. It becomes seasonal. There's a lot of incremental natural gas demand in the winter, obviously, when it's colder. But that seasonality still is somewhat inelastic, weather adjusted.
What is the, how much capacity does AI and crypto add? Can you add it to your bottom line? Do you know where it is?
Well, of course, we don't have the crystal ball. We'd like to think we do, but we don't. So let's put it into context this way. The U.S. produces about 105 BCF a day of natural gas today. And we think that AI-driven electricity demand will result in an incremental 5-ish BCF a day of demand growth for natural gas before the end of the decade. On the other hand, we think there's 15 BCF of growth coming from incremental export capacity for LNG. So the AI story is really important, but it's about a third the size of the LNG export story.
Interesting. Tariffs impact you guys?
They don't seem to be impacting us a lot at the moment. Yeah, by the time you get gas on the water, it's pretty fungible. There's a lot of trading that happens. And again, you have each incremental molecule of gas that goes on the water is filling what is currently unmet demand in the world. And so there's just a huge shortage of energy that this incremental export capacity is filling. So
you take China out of the mix, which at least as of yesterday, maybe today it's different. I don't know. I haven't read the headlines. Let's just say they're out of the mix. How does that impact you guys?
It really doesn't. So what will happen is as cargoes get put on the water, they get traded. Each cargo of LNG that gets put on the water is likely to get traded anywhere from 6 to 10 times before it's created until it's actually delivered somewhere. And so all of that trading will allow for everyone to feel good about where they're buying gas from and where they're not. And you've already seen that cargoes that would have otherwise may have otherwise gone to China are getting sold into Europe or other places. And so that trading happens and it becomes fungible.
So you have the ultimate business. Everybody should buy your stock. You know what's
I
coming
think so,
next.
yeah.
Why is it trading below the average analyst estimate? I mean, someone's not buying it.
Yeah. Actually, I like that there's an analyst estimate average that's higher than our stock price. I think that shows that there's expected growth. We, within the last month, hit an all-time high for our stock. And to then have target prices that are well in advance of that, I think is pretty encouraging. And that's really about this secular growth for natural gas. We've just completed a merger in the last year. We took Chesapeake Energy and Southwestern Energy, created Expand. We're the largest natural gas producer in the United States. The demand growth for natural gas is really not debated, and so we will be a big beneficiary of that. We've taken a tremendous amount of costs out of the system with the synergies of this merger, and we've put ourselves in a really great position to benefit from all this demand growth. So we like the fact that there is an expectation of growing stock price.
Or something's wrong. Is it saying something's wrong?
I don't think it's saying anything's wrong. I think we are seeing that demand growth happen right now. It is occurring during 25, 26, 27. And so there is an expectation that we will be delivering more volumes to market at higher prices. Our cash flows are going up.
You know, I did a little research on you, and to the person said you're an excellent CEO. Okay, I don't say that, you know, just off the top of my head.
You didn't talk to very many people, I guess.
No, I did. I mean, I just, you know,
That's nice.
You
Thank you.
you have a very good reputation as a great technical, great hands-on CEO. How did you get here from being a banker? Was it like, did you? I mean, you initially sold your soul coming out of college,
Right.
and then you kind of thought you'd
Went through a recovery program.
right detox.
Detox, yeah. So I joined the company 16 years ago, and our company's been through a tremendous amount of distress. I joined the Chesapeake Energy side of what is now Expand. Chesapeake Energy has played a really important role in the shale development in the United States, really led the